Hey everybody, I'm the Crimson Scythe and welcome to my new Let's Play of Pokémon HeartGold. An LP that I have been hinting at for the past, well, 2 LPs I guess. Not, well, I say past 2, I wasn't hinting at it during my Pikmin LP, but during my Pokemon Fire Red LP I did say I would do HeartGold. And of course, here I am. This game, just so you're aware, it's the Pokemon game I grew up with, like, when I first got into Pokemon. It was the first game I ever had. Yes, there were glitches. Yes, there were bugs of that copy of the game. It's not with the game itself, it was just my copy of the game, that is. And I will go over them. But even with all that, this became my favorite Pokemon game of all time. So let's not waste any more time. Let's jump right in. Oh. That's a, awkward. Always say file game if you saw it in now, you'll be able to save it. Well, I can, because thanks to save state in adventure. I'll first tell you important things about this game. Please touch any topics you'd like to know more about on the lower screen. No info is needed, because I know pretty much everything I need to know. What? Is it already that late? Oh no, I overslept! Sorry to keep you waiting. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Professor Oak. Everyone calls me the Pokemon Professor. Before we go any further, I'd like to tell you a few things you should know about this world. This world is widely inhabited by creatures known as Pokemon. We humans live alongside Pokemon as friends. At times we play together, and at other times we work together. Some people use their Pokemon to battle and develop closer bonds with them. Now, why don't you tell me a little bit about yourself? Are you a boy or are you a girl? Will you please tell me? I am a boy. So you're a boy then? Yes. Please tell me your name. And just like with the last game, or last Pokemon game in Fire Red, I am going to use my YouTube name for this. Crimson. There we go. Her name is Crimson. Yeah, let's go for it. Crimson, are you ready? Your very own tale of grand adventure is about to unfold. Fun experiences, difficult experiences, there's so much waiting for you. Dreams, adventure. Let's go to the world of Pokemon. I'll see you later. Oh yes, we will. And we shrink down into a chibified version of ourselves. Alright, we're here at in our room. What's this? It's a Wii. Wii is huge in Johto, too. Crimson boot up the PC and check the mailbox. From Lyra. Who is this? What would you like to do with Lyra's mail? Read it. Adventure. Excited. I love Pokemon. Damn girl, learn some grammar. learn to construct sentences. In here, there's a bed. And over here, there's a TV. There's a TV here. Yes, it is. Okay, let's go down here. How are you? Hi, Crimson. You're finally awake. Your friend Lyra was just here. She was playing hide and seek with her Marill. Oh, I almost forgot. Our acquaintance, Professor Elm, was looking for you. He said he had a favor to ask of you. You know where the lab is, right? It's right next door to us. Gee, how would I ever known that? By the way, do you have everything you need to go out? Here, use this bag to carry things. This is your trainer card. Here you can save a record of your progress. These are also rather helpful. Just try touching the buttons and you'll know what to do in no time. Alright. First things first, I want to do is go to options and go to text speed of fast. We can also change the type of window we have. I mean, I quite like this one here, number 10. I like... that one's alright. Brick wall's quite cool. I'll go to type 10. I quite like that one. Looks like a DS, and it reminds me of the time I used the DS for the... well, or I had a DS. I still have them, I don't play on them anymore. Because I have this. Now I have a PC. And yes, I am using this on a PC. This is our trainer card. Touch card to flip. We can do all kind of stuff on this. ID number 49989, okay. We have 3,000 Poké-Dollars, which is cool. Okay. Okay. We're not going to be using our save option, because clearly, as we learned earlier, that's not... Oh. Who are you? Who are you? What the... I know who they are, okay? People in the comments, alright. I know who they are. I'm just playing. But yeah, save option's not really an option to us. Where are you peeking, Tom? So this is the famous Elm Pokemon Lab. What are you staring at? Jeez, alright, calm down. Look, don't need to get bitchy about the fact that I caught you peeking in from someone's window, jeez. Hey, Crimson, I've been waiting for you. Do you know anything about my research? As you know, Pokemon are carried in Pokeballs these days. But before the Pokeball was invented, people used to walk with Pokemon, just like your friend Lyra does. Pokeballs are great because you can carry many Pokemon. But walking with Pokemon must have some advantages. It may have something to do with how Pokemon grow or evolve. So I'm going to give you a Pokemon. Can you walk beside this Pokemon outside of its Pokeball to see if this brings any special feelings or bonds between Pokemon and people? The device over there has some Pokemon you could choose from. Hey, listen, I have this acquaintance that people call Mr. Pokemon. He keeps finding weird things and raving about his discoveries. Anyway, I just got an email from him saying that this time it's real. It's probably another Pokemon egg, but we're still so busy with our Pokemon research. Wait, I know! You can go in our place, right? Can we count on you? You can choose one of the Pokemon over there. Okay, I need to check something first, so I'll be right back. Okay, and I'm back. Sorry about that. I had to check with what my dog was doing because I heard him barking earlier. So, we have the machine here. We have 3 Pokemon to choose from. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over them in a very detailed explanation of what Pokemon is what. Obviously, you have 3 Pokemon to choose from here. Let's go over them from the start, shall we? Chikorita is a pure Grass-type Pokemon with good defenses, so it's going to be a bulky Pokemon. However, over time, it does end up becoming a little weaker than the other 2. I consider Chikorita to be the hard mode of Pokemon HeartGold or any Johto playthrough, considering the fact that the first 2 gyms are super effective against grass types. It also does not learn as good moves compared to the others. Yes, it learns moves like Earthquake and stuff, but realistically, I would prefer the other Pokemon on our choices here compared to Chikorita. It's not saying Chikorita is a bad Pokemon. Chikorita is a good Pokemon. It just, to me, it does kind of fall behind a lot, and being that it's a pure grass type, it's gonna have a lot of weaknesses as well. And also the fact that this Pokemon does not, get better in terms of attack. It does have decent attacks, or decent attack stats, should I say, but it's really slow compared to the others. Next up is Cyndaquil. Cyndaquil is pure fire type when it's fully evolved, and it has good speed and special attack. It also learns some pretty solid moves as well, such as Lava Plume, can learn Flamethrower, can learn Extra Sensory through egg moves. We'll get into those much later as well. The only thing that I would say kind of brings Cyndaquil down a bit is its type diversity as well, through level up. Most of its diverse moveset is either through egg moves, through heart scales, or through TMs, which isn't a bad thing by any means, but it's just, when it comes to level up movesets, it doesn't really make Cyndaquil all that good. But in terms of its stats, I would say it's my favorite out of the bunch. You know, it's, again, like Typhlosion, its final evolution, is going to be an insanely good Pokemon. And I love it to bits. I've used Cyndaquil so many times before, and I will happily use it again if I wanted to. And last but certainly not least is the Water-type Totodile. I love Totodile. I love him in the anime. I love him just in general. He has good attack stat. He is slow, but honestly, that does not make it a bad Pokemon. And its type diversity is insanely good. It learns some pretty solid moves for level up, such as Ice Fang and Crunch, which are moves that other Pokemon just don't, wouldn't learn as starters, And I would definitely say Totodile is probably the best Pokemon to have in terms of just good Pokemon type, like stats and stuff. Water type is, yes, a common type, and even though when it's fully evolved is a pure water type, it does not make it a bad Pokemon. I would say Totodile is the middle road more than anything, considering it's not super effective, nor is it weak to any of the important battles coming up, apart from one that, well, technically, apart from its rival battles. Other than that, it's a solid Pokemon altogether. Okay, and with those Pokemon going, well, after we've gone over those Pokemon, should I say, which one am I going to choose? Now, I am stuck between two Pokemon right now. And I did use a Grass type last time, so therefore Chikorita is off the table. So it's down between Cyndaquil and Totodile. My preferred two out of the bunch. Not saying Chikorita is bad, but it's not my favourite. I love Cyndaquil a bit, though Totodile I would say has the better moveset in terms of level up. The only thing Cyndaquil does get through level up that isn't fire or normal is rollout at like level 40, which, yeah, it's not great. But Totodile, I believe, gets Ice Fang at level 20, Crunch at level 27, and I believe Superpower at like level 42, I'm pretty sure, in terms of level up moveset. However, I have decided on who I want to use. I decided an entire team around this Pokemon alone, and I do Cyndaquil. I would love to take Cyndaquil as a Pokemon on my team. Received Cyndaquil. Would you like to give a nickname to the Cyndaquil you received? No, not yet. There will be a time where we will nickname our Cyndaquil. How do you like walking with your Pokemon? It's not bad, is it? You can take it all the way to Mr. Pokemon's house. If your Pokemon gets hurt, you should heal it with this machine. It's so easy to use. Check the PC on my desk. Mr. Pokemon goes everywhere and finds rarities. His house is past Cherry Grove City. Go north a little past Cherry Grove. I'm counting on you, Crimson. Alright! Oh. Got someone to talk to. I want you to have these to help you with your task. Obtain potions! Ah, yes, these will help us in terms of healing. If our Pokemon get weak in battle. Don't hesitate to use a potion if you think your Pokemon is in danger. Okay, cool. Let's check Cyndaquil out first and foremost, shall we? Because that's... Ooh. HP ain't looking good from the looks of things. He has a quiet nature and he's somewhat vain. Okay. Ooh, is that a plus special attack minus speed nature? Because if that is, that could be bad. Do I like that nature on Cyndaquil? I mean, his speed stat is his best stat, like, overall, if we're not talking about, you know, normal, stat, if we had, like, a neutral stat, I guess. Actually, I'm not too bad about that. That's not too bad. Could have been a lot worse. Alright. Let's head out. That's you again. Oh, this is Lyra, okay. Crimson! So you picked a Cyndaquil. That's a cute Pokemon you have. When you walk with it, it'll become more friendly. You should turn around and talk to it sometime soon. Oh, that's right. Why don't you show it to your mum? See ya. Yep. I will. Alright. Yeah. Oh, Crimson, that's a cute Pokemon you have. Professor Elm must have given it to you. Oh, Professor Elm has a task for you, you say? What kind of task? I see. That sounds like a little difficult. But when someone makes that kind of request of you, it must be important. Oh, that's right, I completely forgot. Your Pokegear came back from the repair shop. Here you go. And here we have the most, in my opinion, the most annoying item in Pokemon history. The Pokegear, as it's often called, is what every trainer should have. Should, apparently. Guess what? You could use a Pokegear to make a phone call, too. Do you remember how? Yes, I do, and I don't frickin' like it. Well, I don't automatically do calls, unless I, really want to call a certain character. Because random trainers will give you their phone numbers, and they'll give you, items and stuff, or, want to battle you again, and stuff. It's essentially, the Versus Seeker, in, a normal item form. The names of the people you can call are automatically registered. Just select one to give him or her a call. Wow, I can't believe it's so easy to make a phone call. No kidding. Right. Yeah, I don't like Pokegear in this game. That's the one thing I don't like about this game is the Pokegear and the amount of calls you get every 10 seconds. And literally half the time when the Pokegear goes off, it's always when you're going into the in your items or menu. I also completely forgot about this. Here, I'll give you my number. The Pokegear. I always made up a little jingle as the text came up. And with the little jingle, I would always say it in the jingles, tune. Here we go. And I think we got our first Pokemon. We have, our main task to go to. However, I'm going to end off here. Next time, Let's Play Pokemon HeartGold, we're going to Mr. Pokemon's house and see what he has, or what he's on about. See you guys then.